Hello. Hi, everyone. For once, I actually started on time. For the first time in forever, I've started on time on history, and I actually was able to keep an eye on it. Hi, Madre and Neo. How are y'all today? Or night, I'm assuming, because y'all are on the other side of the world. I'm doing well. I'm still cozy in my PJs at the moment because it is way too cold in my house, and I'm not turning on my darn uh AC. Or my heater. So I'm just really just rocking into my big onesie right now, and I'm loving it. Where else can coach today? For once I actually streamed on time for the first time forever. I was able to do a couple of other works at the very least on time at the very least. So it was supposed to be at like 1, but I had some errands to do quickly. So I pushed it to like to 3 essentially. And I was able to get I think a lot of them done. The schedule was packed at the very least because well at least this is gonna be a very important week. I finally got the prints are done, so tomorrow I'm gonna try and pick them up after school. So there's a chance that I might be late, but then again, I'm not certain. Actually, let me go to the. Let's go to the. Hold on, I'm trying to get some image references real quick. Save image. Da, 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 da. Save. See, oh, so I won't be able to. So it's gonna be basically a huge back to back to. Where's my art thing? Oh, here it is. Back to back thing. Because essentially, uh, one, the con is coming up very quick this Saturday. Two, um, the arts have been done, so at the very least I'll have enough prints. Three, if things goes well, I'll be able to do super well. So I'm free from all those art things. The only thing I have to focus on was schoolwork, and that's when like my mom comes home, because she's important to that little detail factor. But I'm not gonna do it. But that means I'm able to try and at the very least um get some arting done that's some personal. There's a ton of things I wanted to do that I just couldn't do. And the thing is that we're gonna add our um overlays. How do I oh yeah. Like I said, I'm cozy right now at the moment. So it was a very cold like day. And so I'm just rocking in my PJs right now with some like warm socks. Since the coldness is coming super fast, I didn't want to deal with the darn weather. So today we're focusing more or less on assets. We're gonna just draw more assets. We're gonna draw a couple more emotes as well as another let me import this thing real quick. As well as another what the fuck? Neo! Neo! You Neo! I don't know how to do a French accent! What the I I You can't expect me to do the bits and then immediately gonna me drop down immediately. Look, I'll give you one French word, okay? I'll give you one best thing. Do it. Fine, alright, I'll do it. Um, um, hold on, I'm gonna omelette du fromage, which is cheese, I'm pretty sure. Eiffel Tower, uh, yeah, portal. I don't know. I don't know my French. That's the closest you can get. Omelette du fromage. Ooh, Eiffel Tower. Things. Yeah, exact. It's a French. I said a French. That still is a French. We did a French, so I kind of did a French. It's just a very poor. You'd be surprised how common my actual name. Fun fact, technically. Anyways, uh, I'm not gonna say that. I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't. You're out. You're leaving, essentially. It seems like you're leaving. Okay. Well, thanks for, I guess, popping by in a bit, uh, and for dropping the bits. I swear. You barely are in the stream, then you come in, you give money, and then you dip immediately afterwards. And then you complain immediately how, like, I'm nowhere on here on time. And then the one time that I am on time, and fit at least a time zoning frame, you leave, which is very funny to me. Which is a very, very funny thing to me. But rest well, Neo. Hope you do well. But since we're gonna add a couple more emotes to this, since I have not had the chance to do it in a while, so that'll be the main focus for, like, I guess today. And if we do have time, I might do another um overlay something something something. Or not an overlay, a something something something. Also, I'm putting on different music vibes for this one occurrence. So if you're wondering what the hell I'm listening to in the background, it's called Malsoff. Okay. Alright, let's get to drawing. I've already stalled enough. Now where's the thing? There you go. Yeah, Malsoff is just a music genre. Don't worry. You're not bugging out. I promise you that. This is how it is supposed to play, so I'm just letting you know right now. But hopefully there's a chance the timing might be different tomorrow, so depending on how it goes, I don't know if I'll be able to on time get my things immediately or get my other things like quickly. So I'm pretty sure I know Tuesday for a fact I will be able to stream on time again because I don't have school. So I will be home all day, wooing my house. Did I ever see a side view of you, like a character on a side profile? A stop? No, I don't think so. I've always done front and back. I never have done like a full 180. I used to do it a while ago, but I've always was like, my side profiles are always so like ugly bad, so I just never really done them. Plus, it never really is that different from how I mainly draw the front and back. The sides is they're just the same. Oh, but before I was like before I hop into stream, I was quickly watching Death. Oh, this is the wrong my erase there. This is the wrong erase we have. I was quick. Nope, this is the. My thing's not on. I was watching. I was watching Death Battle like earlier today. Super good. Their newest battle, which is Dante versus Clyde. From Final Fantasy. Good fight. I'm not gonna. Good fight. Not gonna spoil who wins because they're both. It's like a really epic fight. 10 out of 10. But I'm excited because the season 1 fight or the season 2025 finale is like coming around the core of December, and the final battle is going to be Igimoto versus Ash Ketchum, which is the ultimate Pokemon versus Yu-Gi-Oh battle. So I'm heckin' excited. Not because I'm a fan. I've never watched Pokemon nor oh yeah, they released their episode like today. Well, not today. Well, they announced it today, and that's gonna be their season 20 final finale battle. And I'm very excited, not because I'm a fan, no, but more so because of the fact that this has been something that I've always had my childhood friends be telling me constantly. Like, no joke. This is something that I remember my family, like my kids on the playground growing up hearing. Like, this is the battle equivalent of just like who would win in the fight. The ultimate, like, battle of the century for us kids. Because I have like friends who are like hardcore Pokemon fans and Yu-Gi-Oh fans, and I've always seen them always fight against each other, saying like what is better. I never cared enough. Not because I didn't hate their franchises. They're both cool. I just thought at a time when I was young that Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon were like the same um the same franchise, or at least they were in the same universe type setting. I didn't know they were different up until like I think someone like actually told me like a months later. Not this year, but like when I was in middle school, someone like straight up told me like, no, they're different. It's like what? No, they're the same. Like spiky hair. They have like friends. I thought they were just in the same like season, and they just like rebooted like a long franchise. And then we're like, no, 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 no. What? They're not. What? And so I always thought it was not just those two. It was literally like it was also Digimon, Bakugan as well included. So I always thought that those four were always like the same uh like same branch of a franchise. Like they were the same series like, in general. I didn't realize it until I realized like, oh yeah, they're all yeah, they're totally different. But it was very funny. So this is just me basically going with my now knowing my childhoods of middle school are gonna see who's gonna win. I think I just woke up randomly at the middle of the night is because of this emergency alarm that has like a loud alarm. Oh jeez, that's the worst. Oh man, that's the worst way to wake up. Having like a blaring alarm just coming at you like crazy. Especially when you don't hear the alarm when you like fall asleep. There'll be times where I've like somehow slept through like earthquakes and like events, and my mom will be like, "My God, you're like a heavy sleeper. You didn't feel that?" Like, no. Apparently, I checked this and I see that like the city is on red rainfall. Red rainfall. I don't know. I don't think I'm familiar with what that is per se. But it sounds like it's very bad. Oh yeah, okay, I figured heavy rain. Yeah, you better be hope you're protected on the inside, wherever you are. Well, still, you gotta be still safe, regardless. Just make sure you're alright. Because typhoons are no jokes. They are very massive, scary winds. Yep. After starting in a minuto. Yeah, this is the most smoothest jazz of Molsov ever. My goodness gracious. Hold on, I might change the just in case because it's like getting me a little not sleepy, but it is very, very, very like I need some up. Hold on. Vaporwave. Mix, not copyrighted. I love jazz. I trust me, it's hard for me to find music that's not like there's no copyright to it, or they're like not copyrighted, or they're AI, and there's like really, really hard to find any of them. Blah, 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 blah. Synthwave, cassette. Okay, I can deal. I can dig with this. Okay, this is like a royalty-free like. Yep. Now it's worse to find. Okay, trying to find a non-copyright song is hard. Trying to find a song that isn't AI is even worse. Because how much that sucker has now been playing like everywhere. Trying to find any song that isn't technically an AI song is that isn't AI is like the worst part. Like I had to tell my mom a couple well, every now and then she was listening to a song that she told me to listen to. And I didn't like it looked AI. It was on her like TV in her living room and she was just playing it. And I asked her, the song was nice, and I asked her immediately who it was, and she told me she doesn't know, but the lyrics are like profound and things, and so I had to like I had to whip out my phone while talking, checked the darn, um, the thing, and then immediately had to like Shazam that sucker to figure out who it was, because if she didn't know, then she was in grave danger. It turns out, uh, she there was no actual person singing this, and so I had to literally tell her like, "Oh my gosh, Ma, I think you're listening to an AI song." And she was like, "Why does that matter?" It's like, "Well, for one, it's really taking away the artists of actual people." And then she pulled the big, "Yeah, but the artists today kind of suck because they're very depressing." And I'm like, "Well, you know, yeah, but like." They're real people. I'd rather we hear real bad things from them than like a AI version that just spends like positivity or whatever, whatever. And we had like a back and forth like discussion thing, and be like, look, I will not listen to that song by any means necessary. I don't care. And you're just like, fine, whatever. Like, I will. You can do whatever you want. I can't physically change your mind or whatever, but god dang it, I really don't. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. I just told her like I don't. Yeah, they have like emotions, so they talk. I don't know what to expect nor to say. But I mean, I stuck with my ground. She just doesn't care enough. But I'm just like, but like, yeah. Ooh, delicious. What kind? Oh, speaking of my mom, it looks like she's coming back from her trip, so she'll be here like a couple of hours. So if I like, depending on how long I'm streaming, if I have to walk and move to go somewhere, you'll understand why. Or if you hear loud commotions, you'll understand why. Ooh, delicious. Yeah, we're making more emotes. We're actually trying to make more emotes since it's been one forever since I made one. Two, I've only have the free ones, and practically everyone has been subbed to the point where they already have the free. So it sucks at this point now. What's the point of me having like emotes if I can't make any more? And three, when I inevitably do the things, it'll actually have a meaningful impact. So yeah, we need some subs in there at the very least. I cannot not have all of them be free forever. So we actually need some actual emotes that cost. Last one, yeah, the last one was a TV. That's like the last. From here on out, depending on how many more I want to make that are like free, we're gonna make some subby emotes, some purely for the subs, only for the subs, for them, for anyone to subscribe. So these will be the exclusives. So if you want the ones that are exclusive or temporary, you gotta subscribe for those in particular. So yeah. And I mean, I will make more that are like free also, so don't worry. But like in terms of like, I want more emotes. Some of them will be like the subcategory, depending on how cool I make them. But I don't know. Plus, I always wanted to try and make more emotes, but the timing with everything with school and work made that oh so difficult for me. Okay, back to your character. Question the side profile is because how does your mask connect to your face, like with a strap or forced on? Oh, it's how it's why on my face. Hmm. I think my reason. I mean, it's always been there, literally. Canonically, my character has just been drawn up said with the mask for as long as I could remember, and so I never really ever bothered taking it off. I mean, I could try and find a way. There is a strap behind, but I rarely ever mess or take it off because I don't know. It feels weird without it on. It's like my anxiety's like totally removed once it's there or I cease to exist. But yeah, it's like a little strap kinda on the backside. Crap that's molded into your face. No, no, no. There is a thing. I can technically take it off. Technically, I can take it off. I just really choose not to. On the accord of I just prefer it on all the time. It's more better on me anyways. Plus, I like the style of it. Plus, if I take off the mask, I won't exist at all. So, yeah. Why would I take it off? The point of the mask is, ugh. Every time I hear that, I audibly cringe. Every single time. okay, and then we'll do this, and then wrong eraser. This is weird music, actually. Hold on, changing it again. Give me a hot minute. Vaporing me. Future value, whatever. Oh, can't find like good music. Might as well just go with the classics. What you know, and by that I mean the only playlist that I'd be playing constantly over here. Oh wait, that's the wrong actual playlist. There you go. There you go. Might as well just take a look at that one though. Why did the hair remind me of chocolate dipped in caramel or something? Oh, cause color. I mean, to be fair, it is supposed to be like a dark roar, but color, in a way, I guess. Munch on the hair. Dude, no, what? No, don't munch on my hair. It's my hair. Do you? It's my hair, man. That's good. That's disgusting. You don't know what lives in like freaking my hair. You're gonna like cat. You're gonna throw up hairballs. Just miss this. So you're saying I'm a cat? Well, if you're chewing on the hair, then yes, I would say you're being a cat at the moment. Like 100, yes, because of. Why would you want to chew on my hair? Riddle me that. Okay, with the. Don't worry. It's a brand safe gun, TM. It's the brand safe gun, TM. No one's gonna mess with me with this type of thing. This is for us who wants the violence. So I'm gonna make it look like one of those. Hold on, I gotta make like a find a Nerf gun example. Don't worry, it's a safe. It's safe. Don't worry, it's like it's a Nerf gun. Trust. I was gonna find like a good Nerf gun real quick online. Oh my god, I forgot how absolutely insane Nerf guns look like. Dude, they look like weapons. My god. Or I mean, they don't look like weapons, obviously, but they look so like dangerous for like a toy that's just to shoot like rubber bullets. Yeah, Nerf guns are like the coolest toys ever. I feel like that and water balloons, like you can have like a full-on like a proper uh uh prepare for the zombie apocalypse type when you have those. There's like I'm looking online. There's like people having like vests, like army vests for like paintballs or whatever. Like an military supplies. You can have like they have the head mask gears for the things, and I'm sitting here like, dude, they're guns. They're like toys. Why are you like preparing, whipping them as if they're like the real deal? Like, oh my god. Oh, I've never done paintball ever. I don't know if I'll ever do paintball. It's too scary of a sport for me. And plus, it looks way too intense. Like, have you seen like paintball tournaments? They look like look like they're really prepared for like freaking Armageddon or something. Like, oh my god. I think the best, like, in terms of toy that's like a toy but a weapon toy is like water balloons. I love water balloons. Water balloons are like my favorite thing to play, like constantly. Oh yeah, water balloons are fun. Usually, well, depending on if you're bougie enough, usually, we always have like water balloons, and always like, instead of like hand making them and like blowing up ourselves, we used to have like devices to like create to the devices, to try and like hit each other with. It's super fun, honestly. I don't know if it exists, but I could have sworn I remember an invention. So I made like a full-on water balloon like slingshot, which is just like a very, very, very good, powerful water balloon. Like something. They're really fun. Honestly, the best like thing ever to play and have. Or like, oh yeah, yeah. So it is like a cool thing. Depending on how they're positioned, they do either ground or they just like slingshot it via like airwaves and things. They're the coolest things. The sucky part is that with water balloons, there always is just like the giant mess to try and like uh get rid of the plastic. I wish there was like a water balloons that are like automatically that like biodegrade immediately once you like uh like hit them and they're just on the ground. Like the skin part or whatever is like biodegradable or something that like just seeps to the earth. Very super cool. It would be super cool and also eco freaking friendly. So bonus right there. You want us to like, so scientists use that. Scientists use that weapon, use that idea. All right. Maybe I need to. I used to have. Okay, so when I was in my old church group, we always had a every now and then during summer before school, we had like a neighborhood Nerf gun tournament event. And our pastor and our youth leaders would always encourage us to they always bring like Nerf guns to us since there's a lot of kids in our neighborhood who never really have their own Nerf guns. So they always encouraged us like for some to bring that if they do have their own Nerf guns to use them and use them in the fight. Uh since that way it'll be fair for those who don't have it. And people were like cool with it because a lot of us always constantly did bring our Nerf guns to the fight, and no one really like batted an eye about it. So we were just like, okay, we'll do it. And so I already told the story, but I had like a Nerf gun that was essentially a big, I don't know the name of it. It looks super big, and it looked like a almost like those um I don't know gun terminology, so I can't really say what it looks like, but it's very, very big. It was a very big, and 11-year-old, I think, no, 14, 15-year-old me, I think, love that sucker so much. I literally told them, like, this will be the perfect for if, I told them this would be perfect for strangers, so they can, like, get shot at. And I was the most responsible person with it. I have a photo of my, I have a photo in my old phone. When my dad was taking me to the event, he had an image of me. I had a call from my mom. Oh, welcome back from the ads. And welcome back from the ads. I had an image. I was calling. My mom was calling me, or someone was calling me. I can't remember. And I was distracted. I couldn't see. My dad took a photo of said me, and then I didn't notice until we got home. She showed me she showed me the image of me holding the toy with my phone, and it looked like as if I was getting an order from like the hitman or something, and like preparing to take out something or someone. Like it just looked as if I was just on the mission run at the moment. It looks so terrifying. It's so stupid. Honestly, I might, if I find that image, I might redraw that because it's stupid funny. But I had that, and so event was fun, super lovely. I had images of or recordings from my dad of just us playing like we did capture the flag. We did like competitions, and then we had like a finale that was just like one man one for all showdown, which is just basically like the last man standing, whatever type beat. I loved a lot. I loved a lot. And it was super fun, super enjoyable. Honestly, I might find that image again if I can, and I'll just draw that because, my god. It's stupid funny how I've just looked so... It was. It's a very fun game. I always loved that. It's a good fun core memory. Sadly, the Nerf gun had to be put down because, well, one, it was broken. I think I don't know what happened or what caused it to break, but I think, like, the shuffle part messed up. So it wasn't really like firing properly. So I ended up having to like not incorporate it as much. Which is fine, honestly. It served its purpose. Oh, welcome back. I don't know what that is, honestly. But welcome back. Nothing really changed much since last time, so. Ooh! Chocolate and sticky rice. That actually sounds kind of good. Ooh, I would love that. That sounds fire. Well, mark my words. I'm gonna try like at least try a couple more like other different ethnicity dishes. Cause my God, I swear, foods be looking so much more better than they are in like the States here. Oop, oop, I got a phone call. BRB, BRB, I gotta take it real quickly. I'm back. Okay, Amy's back. Oh shoot, almost erased everything.
Well, now how do you like it?
Oh, it's swell, it's grand, only
Only what?
Okay,
I've got the
let me
straight
see if I
feeling.
could. Okay, now we do the
Just
gun.
told you that housekeeper was a little...
Not it. Oh, yes, no, it's not that. But I've got a feeling I've been in this place before. Everything looks familiar. Those windows and that door and the fireplace.
How could you have been here before? This place is vacant.
It was just my mom letting her know. She's on her way close, so yeah. Oop, hit this thing. Oop, nope. I might as well do the tracing of just here since it's way better. I don't want to mess that up.
Game over.
Okay, now we can do the thing. Depending on how and when or if they go, there's a high chance that I might not be able to do the other asset thing, which maybe props sucks, but eh. Text message. Very kind of stuff. Alright, take your time. I'll still be here. Give the cat all the McLovin with TLC of tender loving care. Ads are gonna start in a minute though. Welcome back. Oh. It does kind of look like a hat when you really think about it. In a way, it kind of does, kind of. Yeah, that's the only, it will be cropped off, so some things will be, like, sadly taken out. So, yeah. But that's the only way I can make the sides appropriate and fit well. Ooh, Sir Halo. Nice. I love this stuff. He's my favorite guy, honestly. It has, I realize it's been like a while since he has done his last Moki show. Probably because he's focusing more with Spooky Month. But man, it has been like a good chunk in a while since the last one. And Spooky Month, the next episode should be happening around I think next month, maybe? I think December, roughly, from what I saw on the teaser. Those are not fine yet. Yep. It's gonna be more prompt once Christmas does hit around, depending on if he does have the time to make it. Because it's one of my favorite side series. I mean, Spooky Month will always be my favorite first, but the Christmas series always has a special place in my heart. Yeah, I remember that little series. It was like the multiverse type thing with the whole Christmas thing. I think it's very interesting considering how it showed I think gave me like a young glimpse me, like the fact that, hey, holy crap, this man can really like draw super well, and he isn't all just like a full-on shit poster. And I was proven wrong because he can draw super well, and he animates on top of that also super well too. So it was just like a double whammy surprise. Like, who knew you don't have to be, who knew you can also be both a good animator, an artist, and also a good shit poster as well. Like, my gosh. It is. The best part I love are the rotoscopes. I personally love the rotoscopes. They're my favorites. Hold on. Where's that thing? Completely. Okay, so Netflix, Nerf guns are, okay, so let's type in Nerf so that we know it's not going to be their colors are primarily blue and orange. That seems good enough. And gray. I forgot gray. Gray was also an important color too. Oh yeah, that's been popping on my timeline constantly. I've seen the edits. It's already have gotten to the point, the episode hasn't even released yet today, and yet people have already made the GIF image so low of quality, it's the best. It's kind of funny to me, considering, like, the episode hasn't even, like, released yet. How on earth are they, like, from one image GIF, they immediately, like, they immediately, uh, made it low quality. There's so many edits and fan things. Like it's the most relatable thing ever. That's honestly why it's too relatable to us, the people. And I love that for that. Honestly, it drops tonight, so I can't. Well, tonight, my time zone. Tomorrow, will probably be a different world's time zone. Either way, I'm excited. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, dap up the homies. Look, if they share if your homie shares an interest like the same as you tell me you wouldn't dap them up as well. That shows a real bro. Have you seen something like so far? As of now, no. I mean, there probably are a couple, but not at the moment. Not now, since for one, at school it's my top priority, and so I'm focusing heavy on that than anything else. I mean, the closest I can say I like is just like bird animals that have don't match the sound as what they make from when you see the description. Essentially, I guess. That's like the closest I can say. I mean, it is a funny one. I think TikTok, cause I was just scrolling it and there was like a compilation list of just like noises, bird noises. So I was just like, oh, cool, all right. And I listened to it, and then I realized that man, these are some freaky birds. And then that's when I discovered the Australian bustard, which is now my one of my favorite. Well, next to the kiwi, those two are my favorite. But the Australian bustard being my favorite type of bird because it makes the sickest insane noise ever. And I always tell my friends immediately about it. Like Like, have you heard the Australian bustard before? And they're like, no, what the hell is that? And it was like, oh my god, I got to tell you this sound. It is like beautiful beauty. Oh, well, I'm glad you got interested in the game. Nice. Oh shoot, I jumped on both opponents. Nope, that's the wrong. Wait, is that the wrong one? Yeah, that's the wrong one. Nope, stop. Ah, don't worry. When you get the game, it'll be super fun. You'll have a ton of fun with it. Trust. It sucks with the game costs monies. Like super fun. Do you know the name of it? There's like 1,000 popular games. It's really hard to. I don't know. I don't play games often, so it's even. Heck, I don't even know what the game could be. So. Never heard of it. I think I've heard of just. Yeah, I don't think I've heard of that. You know what's it about? Is like the same as like what Senla Zero or something? Cause I don't. This is the worst, I can't spoil it. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know about that. Maybe. Yeah, I never heard of that. That's kind of cool and interesting game. I might check it out. I might ask my friends. They probably know it way better. I'm trying to figure that out. I don't know if... Maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out. I technically can. I mean, hold on. I think I technically can making them go down, but they're not fully down. They're just like a slaying tech best. I mean, there are some restrictions, so... looking at wrong answers. I don't know. Where do you think I'm looking? Only you have the answers. I don't have the answers. Looking at the third toilet paper because that's your height. Oh my gosh. I'm not. The fact that I'm not even 3 apples tall, apparently I'm 3 toilet papers tall, that's very shitty. What the heck, man? And how dare you sully my own name with that of TP height recommends. I'll give like a canon height when I have the time, essentially, inevitably. I don't know. I just know I'm shorter than my actual IRL height. That for certain is true. Oh my gosh. And depending on how this stream goes, this might be a lot more shorter since I have to probably do some other things. I thought it was going to be much more longer, but I don't think I have the time to do it. Doing comparison. Trust me, I am not a funny person, but apparently I'm able to crack jokes quickly. I don't know. I just say whatever the hell comes on the spot immediately. So, shoot, I don't know. I don't know. People say I'm funny, and I'm always asking them, "Are you for real? How am I funny?" Cause shoot, I don't. That's weird. I don't see myself. I mean, I am funny, but I'm that funny. That's crazy. Cat is the official name I'm using for you. I don't. Yeah, you can call me at this point, whatever. You've been saying that way more often than anything else, and with 1,000+ other names. I don't even. It's just whatever comes to your mind that makes you like cool with it. I like Hickek, honestly. It's a cute nickname for me. Don't worry, take your time. Trust me, I don't ever rush people to do fan art because I don't really ever push that like ever, and plus I don't even use my own hashtag on my other social platforms, so you do what you can. There's no needing to rush. Wrong thing. Mm. Mm, that's the power of hair. No, they always say like hair grows like fast, like more longer and faster the minute you like shave it or cut it. Mm. Okay, I might actually end stream like a tad bit earlier than expected. I don't know if I'll come back like immediately afterwards to part two stream again. I don't know. I have to do, my mom's coming home quickly and I have to get the house like super ready and, well, it is nice already, but I have to do like something. Apologies, it's like a very shorter stream than before normally. I did want to stream longer things, but, you know, business things comes up and things like that. But we have two, I might finish the emote out the way and we'll soon get it like done. Also, I didn't see, I thought, a bat? Really? The bat? Where does the bat? Is it the ears? Is it because of my feet? Fair. Fair. Trust me, at least. Trust me, I'm gonna fix. Trust me, the new model makes me look so like fox-ish. So yeah, I look like an actual version of me as a fox, but at least you didn't say I look like a cat. I've already been called that like 1,000 times with my art, regardless. You know, I've already said like times what I am clearly a freaking fox. But this will be oh shoot. Wow. Oh my god. This will be it for, I think, kind of today. Again, apologies, it still is a very short stream. But hopefully tomorrow it might be, tomorrow and Tuesday will be a lot more longer, that I promise. At the very least, I mean, an hour stream. I mean, to be frank, I've streamed like way too long. I won't do my closing house sequence. Tomorrow we're doing Minecraft, so we're gonna work on more of the candy village and things and other things in the situation. Whoa, my headphones. Whoa, my headphones. But this was a little bit more shorter than before, so apologies again for having it being that short. Uh, I'm gonna quickly head and bounce out. Thanks, Monterey, at the very least, and Neo for also popping in. Again, sorry, apologies for like a very short stream. Didn't mean for it to be this short. Who knows? Maybe if I get my things done, I might pop in and do like another part 2-ish stream later today. I don't know. But I gotta bounce, so man, it sucks because I know people are gonna see me immediately. But yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow, roughly. And I hope you have a good rest of your morning, afternoon, or night. Follow me on my soch, and if you want commissions, you can do. But yeah, I'm gonna tune out. Have a good rest of your day, gang. Bye!